Hello, my darlings. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing all right, pretty well. Yesterday, I was on Steam and I found a few games in the visual novel and dating sim section. So I will be streaming and or recording those to see if you guys like them. I've always been partial to visual novels and dating sims. I used to play them so much. They were so much fun. And the stories are really great as well. So if you're interested in visual novels or dating sims, give them a try. You might like them. Today I will be streaming this one visual novel and or dating sim called Witches x Warlocks. As you can see, we have quite a few characters to choose from. We have a werewolf, a vampire, a Frankenstein-esque monster, and then we have a poltergeist. So pretty good bunch to choose from. Looking forward to it. Let's see where this goes. Okay, we get to create our witch. Hey, it fits! Awesome! What do we got here? Oh, okay. Voice.
Let me try.
Let me try.
Let me try. Let me try.
I like the first voice. Let's see. Okay. Hair colors. Okay. I guess that's all we can do. But let's see. I think we should go with the white hair or silver hair. Alright.
It's love, love, love.
Alright, hold on, guys. Let's see. Gotta adjust the model here. It's just, I think will be good here, hopefully. Alrighty. Another flawless night. Once again, love is triumphant. All thanks to the weeks of dedicated hard work of yours truly, the incomparable, the one and only Fay Nightshade.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's love, love, love. My voice. Think I need hydration. I swear I'm a decent singer, guys. I don't think I'll sing like anytime soon. Ooh, much better. Sorry about that. Tonight, two souls who had been searching their entire afterlives for each other have found one another at last. Tonight, two hearts that used to be lonely are beating as one. All thanks to me,
The best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Nymphadora Nightshade, the one, the only, best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
The only one.
His voice kind of reminds me of Sebastian from Black Butler. The only matchmaker in Dwimmermere High. A blue-skinned apparition steps out of the wall right in front of me. The art is lovely. I love it. I jump back, lose my balance, and nearly fall over.
What's the matter?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I have.
Oh, yeah?
I would have never guessed. The apparition hovering a few inches above the pavement is Zero, my poltergeist classmate and childhood friend. I snicker at his obvious jab. He has quite the natural-born talent for it. You're looking as strict and frowny and scary as ever, Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been? I was waiting all night.
Smile for me.
Why don't you smile more often? You look sweeter than candy corn when you smile. Looks like Zero won't be showing me that sweet smile of his tonight.
Anyway,
I have actually been busy on a very important errand.
Yeah, right.
You were just out matchmaking again.
of course.
I was out matchmaking.
Don't you know?
When evil comes knocking, whether due to external forces or a certain summoning incident in lab that we are not going to bring up for yet the 100th time, Zero,
I must do it.
I must quell the beast by finding its one true love. After all, I am the one and only Nymphadora Nightshade, best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Again.
Dummy. You're the only matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Naturally.
I'm so superb at matchmaking, no one dares to compete against wonderful me. Zero brings his hands together, slowly and horribly, in 1, 2, 3 sarcastic claps.
So?
May one inquire if the one and only Nymphadora Nightshade found any time between helping the undead find love and romancing evil spirits to study for her exams?
Exams?
Yes.
Exams.
Of course.
Oh, exams. Of course I have, silly.
Yes.
They are promptly bookmarked in my calendar.
Well,
I just haven't had the time to really buckle down with a good witch's brew and spell book.
I will.
Ha ha ha.
Folding his arms, Zero smirks at me with a rather sardonic glint in his ruby eyes.
Pray, tell me.
Does the incomparable Nymphadora Nightshade think her exams are?
Huh?
Isn't it Halloween? I'm sure I have much more time than you think.
Wait.
Nymphadora, when do you think is Halloween?
Well,
Halloween is the most important day in a witch's calendar. However, these days I've been so busy with matchmaking a certain evil spirit every day seemed just like any other. I cannot say for certain in the last time I looked at my day planner, but it couldn't have been that long ago.
maybe.
Halloween is in 2 months? Maybe 3? Or maybe 4?
Halloween
Is next week.
Next week.
I didn't know that would be voiced. Well then.
What?
My expression exactly. I don't know which is more terrifying. The way Zero is glowering, or what he just shouted.
No way.
Next week?
Yes.
Next week.
Really?
Halloween?
I cannot believe.
Yes, Nymphadora. I cannot believe you forgot about your exams, much less Halloween.
But...
Zero, a lot has happened since the start of the semester. And you know my memory has a tendency to be fickle.
Don't you know?
On the first week, I almost got tangled up in a mistaken identity crisis with a corpse's bride.
Thankfully.
He was understanding once I matched him up with the undead body of his dreams.
And then...
Not long after, an evil spirit teen tried to banish me for getting his mom a hot date.
And then...
Must I mention a certain summoning incident in lab that is still not up for discussion? Zero sighs with an exaggerated shake of his head.
It isn't.
Your memory isn't bad. It's selective. I throw up my hands and surrender at his comments. Nothing I said was going to break down his wall when he gets like this.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the exams are about.
So...
Exams will be a series of magical obstacle courses. You need to use the magic spells you were supposed to have learnt this year to...
Oh, you mean...
Spells? Oh, you mean like the glow spell?
Yes.
I remember.
Ms. Magwitch cast glow in her first class. The demonstration was absolutely dazzling.
Yes.
Yes, about the exams.
Yeah.
Maybe I can cast it too, and dazzle the examiners into passing me, the wonderful matchmaker of Dwemermere High. Yeah!
Let me try...
How did she do it? Let me try... Glow! I wave my hands grandly, the way I remember Miss Magwitch doing.
Glow!
Light! Come on, glow! Not a glimmer.
Why?
Zero, care to give me a hint as to why I can't cast glow?
Because...
You're a witch. Only true sorcerers can cast spells purely by magic. Witches like yourself must use potions to cast spells.
Oh!
I cannot believe...
This is basic knowledge. Have you slept through classes the whole semester? A sheepish grin spreads across my face before I can stop it. Maybe. I've been staying up pretty late.
May I remind you?
Unless you study properly from now on, you're going to fail your exams and be expelled for being a witch who can't cast one single spell.
Really?
Will they really expel me? Just because I can't cast a single spell? Zero is looking at me in that horrible way of his again.
Think about it.
You'd be the one and only witch in the entire history of Dwemermere High to be unable to cast even a single spell. Being expelled is far from far-fetched. Think about that for a moment.
Help me.
Teach me to be a spell-casting witch.
Let me think.
Nope.
May I remind you?
Every night for the last 3 months, between all the ghouling around and excessive matchmaking, I kept warning you to prepare for exams. but did you ever listen?
But...
Zero, you try to listen to anything while being excessively haunted by an evil spirit.
You said so.
You said the spirit summoning incident was not up for discussion.
Did you?
So, did you ever listen to me? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
Use those puppy dog eyes on me, Nymphadora. They won't work this time.
But...
You're the only one in the world who can save me, Zero. You're so cool and knowledgeable and I know you're always looking out for me.
Save your flattery.
I let my shoulders droop.
I understand.
After all, you've done so much already.
I'll work hard.
I'm going to study really hard. Harder than ever before. These next 7 days.
And then...
And, if it still isn't enough, and we never see each other again after I'm expelled next week, then I'll miss you, Zero, my dearest friend. I give Zero a sad little smile, then turn to limp tragically away. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Zero.
I guess.
I have no choice but to help you once more. But don't count on it happening again.
Thank you.
Really? You will? Thanks, Zero! I spin exuberantly, celebrating my little victory, and throw my arms around him. They slip through him, as usual.
Hey!
Quit it! It'll take me ages to reform myself if I get disintegrated so close to dawn. Sorry. I'm so happy I can't help it. You're the best, Zero.
Stop.
There isn't much time left before daybreak, and you need all the help you can get.
Pay attention.
I'm only going to explain spellcasting and potions for witches, just this once. Your day is divided into 3 segments. Early dawn, crimson dusk, and witching hour, my favorite hour. You can pick an activity to spend your time with during each time segment in the activity menu. Make potions, learn spells, and part-time job will advance your time into the next segment. Okay.
Ah. Dawn is coming. What's the matter?
You look so ephemeral and fragile now, as if the slightest wind could whisk you away.
Because
The sun is nearly up.
that's how it is.
For poltergeists like me, doomed for life to only walk the night.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping me tonight, and, well, for everything.
Work hard and do your best.
I, for one, would prefer it if you didn't get yourself expelled, if that makes a difference. If it isn't for how transparent he has become, I could almost swear his cheeks are a tinge brighter than before. Silently, smiling his elusive sweet smile, Zero fades away with the onset of day.
I will.
I will, Zero. I promise. I'll work hard, pass the Halloween exam and make you proud of me. I will. I swear it. The windows of my house are brightly lit, and when I try the door, it swings inward with ease. Which means...
Damien!
I'm home!
Welcome home.
I hear my housemate Damien shuffling down the staircase, welcoming me with their shy smile.
Help me!
Huh?
Tonight didn't go well? The worst. Tonight was dreadful. I can try, but I don't know if I...
You see...
Matchmaking isn't my forte. And, you never needed any help before, so...
No!
Not matchmaking. Of course I don't need any help with matchmaking.
The best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
And I intend to keep it that way. Then,
Well...
Studying! I give myself a fright thinking about the possibility that I might be expelled from school.
Don't you know?
That exams are on Halloween, which happens to be next week?
Of course.
Of course I do. Everyone does. Hang on.
Wait.
Don't tell me you just found out. I look at them teary-eyed.
Phew.
Oh dear. This isn't the most opportune moment to ask, as Damien must be busy with their own studies too. But I gave Zero a promise. And I intend to do everything I can to keep it. And studying together is more fun anyway.
Damien!
The most dependable and studious friend I have. You're my only hope. My housemate looks both embarrassed yet happy at the same time. And that's how I knew I had them exactly where I wanted them.
Really?
I am?
See?
If I crammed these books all by myself, I'd probably end up setting them on fire. Then catch fire myself. Then die miserably.
Please?
You've gotta help save me from my ultimate demise, please? Damien hesitates, but only for a second, before nodding, just as I knew they would.
I'll try.
And do what I can to help you, Nymphadora.
Thank you!
Thank you so much! Without a moment's notice, I fling my arms around them in a big, cheerful hug.
Be careful.
I'm still not finished assembling the parts. I jump away at once, careful not to bump off a limb or two.
All right!
You're already doing maintenance again?
Yes.
My previous arms were falling off, and one of the knees started creaking. So, I had to buy new parts from the human shop.
Oh!
So that's why I couldn't talk you into coming to tonight's matchmaking party.
Yes.
I heard that the human shop was running a sale, and since I need to replace body parts anyway... A sale? Better have been a good one then. They give me a soft, affirming nod. The human shop is selling everything at a discount, from body parts to potions.
Right.
Potions! I snap my fingers with both hands as the next step in my master plan for passing my exams falls into place in my head.
I remember.
That reminds me. I should go to the human shop to buy potions. I'm all out, and I can't cast any spells without them.
All right.
That's a good idea, Nymphadora, but are you sure you can afford to?
Why?
Whatever do you mean? Aren't you kinda, broke?
Oh! Whoa!
You're right.
You've already spent all your allowance on hosting matchmaking parties, right?
Yes!
Yep. That evil spirit only wanted the most fancy stuffs, and wouldn't give me a rest unless I complied.
How?
Wait. How do you know that?
Well,
Because yesterday you had to borrow money from me for lunch. And a little extra for a light snack.
I forgot.
Oh, this is bad. Really bad. Even if I do learn enough spells to pass the Halloween exams, it won't do me a lick of good if I don't have the potions I need to cast them. And there is no way I have enough time to concoct all the potions. I will need while cramming spells simultaneously. Lost my place for a second. There has to be another... Nymphadora, listen, I have an idea.
Yeah!
Tell me.
maybe.
If you need to earn money to buy potions, maybe you can, try asking Mr. West at the human shop for a part-time job?
How?
Are they hiring?
Exactly.
I heard Mr. West needs more hands that are attached to living bodies. I mean, to help out because of that big consignment of corpses the shop received. And with everyone busy studying, I think that you'll have a good shot at getting a job there. If you want to, that is.
Perfect!
I'll head there at once.
Wait.
After you wake up tomorrow? Their sudden shift in tone took me by surprise, to say the least, and I put on a good pouty face.
But...
No.
Go to bed, Nymphadora. You look exhausted, and you need to rest.
But...
No.
I'm serious.
You see?
If you won't go to bed now, I'm not going to help you.
Wow!
Such a surprisingly assertive threat coming from you. I do what I need to do.
All right!
All right, I know you mean the best for me.
Yes!
Heading to bed now, my liege. I take an exaggerated bow, and Damien laughs softly, but doesn't leave their spot until I have gone all the way up the stairs and into my bedroom. Maybe Damien is right. I'm way too sleepy now to be applying for part-time jobs if I actually want to end up getting hired. And my bed looks so soft and warm and inviting. And my eyelids suddenly feel like a ton of bricks. Tomorrow, I'll work really, really hard. Tomorrow. Darkness takes me gently into a sweet embrace. hours of uninterrupted beauty sleep is the most magical spell in the world. I went to bed last night feeling like a lobotomized zombie with a head stuffed full of decomposing brain matter. This morning I stretch on my arms, fully resurrected as a lively and youthful matchmaking genius.
The incomparable, the one and only
Nymphadora Nightshade. I sing haughtily as I bounce down the stairs. Good morning, Nymphadora. You're looking energetic.
Yeah.
I am energetic. That's why. I feel like I can take on anyone and anything.
Excellent.
Even Mr. West in the human shop? Huh? Aren't you applying for a job at the human shop today?
Well...
Since you're broke and need money to buy potions, which you need to cast spells, which you need to pass the exams on Halloween.
Oh!
No wonder I'm in a good mood.
I forgot.
All about exams and potions and casting spells and being broke. Now I remember, I count each little terrible to-do list item on my fingers, and my cheery, good mood evaporates like a fine mist in the morning sun.
See you later.
I'm late. I have to hurry. See you later, Damien.
Yes.
Good luck, Nymphadora. I hear Damien call softly behind me as I dash out of the house.
All right!
Good luck? Yep. I'm going to need it. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe I should get a soundboard with a bell sound. I feel like I'm hearing one right now. The cracked antique bell chimes eerily as I push open the creaky old door of the human shop. The shop is as empty and silent as an open grave, which means it isn't open yet. Probably. Looks like I made it just in time.
Hello? Oh my.
What do we have here? A cutie has happened into my parlor. Behind the shop counter stands a little girl, her chin on the edge of her palm. She is eyeing me up as a spider would to a particularly delectable fly.
Herbie!
Today's produce just arrived, and it's still fresh, being alive and all. Her voice echoed lightly through the shop, and from somewhere upstairs, an unseen voice hollers back. I'm busy, Carmilla. Butcher it yourself. Butcher?
No way.
Wait, I'm not produce.
Mm-hmm.
Really? She tilts her head pointedly to the side with obviously dubious regard.
But?
Are you quite certain? You look a lot like produce to me.
No.
I am no mere human.
The incomparable, the one and only.
You behold in your company the incomparable, the one and only Nymphadora Nightshade.
Nightshade, huh? So you're a witch? Yeah.
You know it. Then why haven't I seen you in school before?
Impossible.
Everyone in Dwemermere High knows me.
Why?
How can you be so sure?
Well...
Because everyone has come to at least one of my famous matchmaking parties, of course.
Oh.
Matchmaking? Oh, you're that Nightshade. The charming girl straightens up and dazzles me with her professional, sunny smile.
Welcome.
Hello there. My name is Carmilla. How may I assist you today? You see, I'm looking for a job.
Huh?
Now? If you're a witch, you should know you have exams in 1 week's time.
For the last time.
I am a witch.
Well...
And I know I have exams in a week, but I'm kinda really broke. Those gaudy matchmaking soirees must cost a pretty penny.
Yes!
Which means I can't afford to buy potions. Which means you can't cast spells.
Well...
Which means I won't be able to pass exams even if I know how to cast spells.
Huh?
Even if? Even though.
Oh.
Which means... I watch her swiftly calculate my unfortunate circumstance.
And so...
You'll be the first witch ever to be expelled from Dwemermere High for not being able to cast a single spell.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, exactly what I don't want to be.
Now...
Whilst I understand your trials and tribulations, I can't help you.
Why? You know?
You see, Mr. West, the proprietor of the human shop, already has someone to run the store for him. And you are looking right at her.
But
I need the money.
yes?
Who doesn't? At this point, I am a tad desperate and blurt out the first idea that comes to mind.
Maybe?
Could I maybe work for you? For me? Both of her eyebrows raise in interest.
Yes!
Someone as talented and clever as you shouldn't be working for others. You should have others working for you instead.
Wait,
You mean as a manager?
see?
Not simply a manager. Think bigger. Supervisor, director, visionary leader.
You're right.
True, I do belong to an ancient, distinguished, noble family.
Yes.
The common people should serve me, not the other way around.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the proprietor is making a girl as beautiful as you stand behind a counter all the time.
Right.
I'm wasting away behind this silly table, aren't I?
Naturally.
Definitely.
See?
With your brains and your looks, if the proprietor has you out and about, charming the customers, I bet the turnover of the human shop will increase tenfold.
Huh?
Only tenfold?
Of course.
100-fold.
I like it.
You make many excellent points. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
See? I would be quite useful to have working for you.
Please?
Put in a good word for me to the proprietor, please? I'll try. No guarantees. She winks.
Herbie!
Today's produce wants to work for me and I like her. Can't she? What? Work for you? Please. gosh. Her voice is suddenly so sugary sweet that I feel like a diabetic going into cardiac arrest just listening to it. Oh, all right.
And so,
That means you have to pay her a salary and all. Oh, all right.
mm-hmm.
And that means you also have to give me a raise. Excuse me?
Yes.
Because I'm her supervisor now, aren't I? You can't pay me the same as her. What? Oh, all right. Carmilla turns back to me, her hair bouncing lightly against her shoulders. She claps her hands together dramatically.
Congratulations!
On your new job!
Amazing!
Was it magic?
Of course.
Vampiric magic, to put it simply. My very own brand. A devious little notion strikes me.
How?
How did you become so impossibly good at it?
Practice.
Oh, practice, practice, practice makes perfect, you know.
I'm sure.
You're being way too modest, I'm sure. She purses her lips against the back of her index finger.
Maybe.
Maybe I am. There's a lot of talent involved too, naturally.
Can you teach me?
Can you even teach it to a witch like me?
Of course.
Of course I can, if I want to. Why do you want to learn it anyway?
Well,
I was thinking it might be useful for asking the proprietor for a raise.
yes.
I mean, just for the sake of my Halloween exams.
Carmilla,
I'd be ever so grateful, Carmilla.
please.
After all, you're the only vampire in this world who is intelligent enough to teach me magic in just a week, please? She considers me thoughtfully, tapping the tip of her chin, before pausing to give me her final verdict.
Oh, all right.
It could be you may have some talent for it too. We shall see. Once every day, your character will work part-time and earn money. While working part-time, some events may occur that can be solved by using the right magic spell. Solving these events will earn you an extra amount of money. By choosing part-time job from the activity menu, you can work an extra shift. Let me see what that is. Oh, okay. Little Witch Nymphadora. Da-di-da, the one, the only, la-la-la. Today I found out that the proprietor of the human shop is incredibly shady, and his storekeeper is a sweet-talking vampire.
Yeah.
I also got a job so I can buy potions, and a new friend to teach me riveting vampiric magic. Yeah! I put my fists into the air, cheering at the sign of my imminent victory. The Halloween exams are going to be a piece of pumpkin pie. Anybody love pumpkin pie? Because I love pumpkin pie. Had it yesterday. Matter of fact, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? To anyone that celebrates it, happy late Thanksgiving. I was going to do a stream yesterday, but I decided against it. Decided might as well be today and tomorrow. I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. A nice relaxing game. Pretty fun. But I'm not going to tell you the title of it yet, because you'll find out tomorrow. Suspicious noises are coming from the dingy back alley behind the human shop. What's going on? Cautiously, I peek into the decrepit alley. A mountain of reanimated corpses and body bags crawling its way to the human shop? From the upper floor of the shop comes a sound of metal and glass crashing onto the floor. What did you say? Not again.
Don't you worry.
Herbie, it's only the delivery for today's produce. She giggles while giving me a twinkling glance. Then, Carmilla turns her attention to the hideous monstrosity that just made its way to the door.
Now,
leave it out on the doorstep as per usual, Lawrence.
All right.
The mountain of body bags hulks and plonks onto the ground. The person who was hauling them straightens up and dusts off his hands. He looks like a cutie. It's a cat boy! A what?
wow!
How cute! A real-life cat boy! I've never seen one up close before, despite being a witch.
All right!
So many cats, but no cat boys. Plus, you must be a really strong cat boy to carry so many body bags all the way to the shop.
Stop.
First of all, I am not a cat. And second of all, I have a name. Hold out your paws and say, "Nya, cowboy." I wave my loosely held fist in the air at him, and he puts both hands on his hips and drops his head before letting out a long sigh. Evidently, my frightening appearance has unhinged your wits with stark terror.
No way.
You don't look frightful at all. Can I give your fluffy ears a pat? Before or after I bite your hand off?
Wow!
Such a feisty cat boy.
I'm a werewolf.
Werewolf? Where?
Of course.
Right here. He places the tip of his index finger against his chest. You?
Yeah.
A werewolf, a lichen, a loup-garou. Me.
But
Werewolves are all scary and stuff. Precisely. At last, you can see the point.
But
You're not scary at all. You're adorable.
wow!
Wowee, you're growling again and look like you want to bite someone's hand off.
Because...
I do. If you are done infuriating me, I will take my leave. With unutterable dignity, the catboy whoops, werewolf, strides past me, chin high and ears bristling. More like, oops, because I messed up. I'm sorry. How strange. I begin to inquisitively stroke my chin. What? He stops mid-stride. You don't like it when someone calls you cute or adorable, do you? The werewolf begins to rub the sides of his head in a circular fashion. So kind of you to finally put the pieces together. No, in fact, it makes my temples throb with a vicious fury. Sorry, I'll remember not to do it in the future. Ooh, bump my mic. Probably.
Good. Hold it.
In the future?
Yes!
For sure!
Why?
You expect, for reasons apparent only to yourself, we shall have cause for further association?
Yeah!
Yep! I want us to become friends! It's not every day I get to meet a werewolf as cute and as scary and intimidating as you. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of doubt. But just this once.
Well...
Your name is Lawrence, right? That's what Carmilla called you earlier.
Yeah.
Indeed, you have the advantage of me.
Right.
What? Oh! My name is Nymphadora. Nymphadora Nightshade. The one, the only...
I know.
Of course.
You know? You know. Yes, of course you know. I don't want your services, mind you. I already have too many admirers inquiring after me for a chance to scratch my chin or ruffle my ears.
All right!
Don't worry. I won't try to set you up with anyone.
Good.
Yes!
I'll only try to make you teach me magic spells and potions. Lawrence was starting to nod when he flung his head up in surprise.
How?
Let me get this straight. You, a witch, are asking me, a werewolf, to teach you how to brew potions?
Right!
Fine.
I see. It is not my hearing that is faulty, but your intellect.
Well...
Sometimes I do wish I went to class occasionally.
But...
What can a werewolf like me teach? Even to a truant witch like yourself. You're a werewolf, right? That means you're very strong.
Yeah.
This is true.
And then...
And have superhuman senses, and look scary and intimidating all the time. Correct again.
Right.
Then, teach me spells and potions that will let me be like you.
Yes!
I bet being strong and scary with superhuman senses can help me pass my Halloween exams. I clasp my hands together and shake them up at him in a pleading fashion. Desperation seems to be an unfortunate reoccurring theme for me lately. It is possible I can do so. It may even be possible you might be able to learn a thing or two, if I do.
Yeah!
Hip hip hooray!
But...
That doesn't mean I'm going to.
Why?
Why not?
Now...
What can you possibly offer to make it worth my while? My undying friendship?
No.
Don't need. My eternal gratitude? Useless. My premium 24/7 matchmaking service?
No!
Well...
Then, what would you like? Meat. Lots and lots of meat. He stretches his arms and folds them behind his head.
You know.
More meat means less time hauling corpses, and I, for one, would welcome the break to do something as simple as teach a few spells.
All right!
Meat in exchange for teaching me spells, huh? Okay, all the meat you can eat for as long as we both shall live. you swear.
Yes!
Pinky promise. For a moment, Lawrence stands still and silent, obviously awed by the generosity of the one and only Nymphadora Nightshade.
All right.
I accept your offer.
Yeah!
Yay! I return home, tired and footsore, but very, very happy.
Damien!
I'm back,
Welcome home.
Nymphadora. My housemate hurries to greet me, looking a lot sprightlier than they did this morning.
Well...
You finished doing maintenance already?
Yes.
You were out a rather long time, and I was getting a bit worried. Did everything go well?
Yes!
Everything went fantastically. I got the job and made 2 new friends.
Congratulations.
All thanks to your idea, Damien.
Right!
Now I will have money for potions and 4 people to help me prepare for the Halloween exams. A slight blush dawns their stitched face.
I'm glad.
Tell me, what are your plans for the rest of today? Make potions, learn spells, buy potions, part-time job. Let's be responsible. Let's see. What do we want to do? Alright, so can we make? Choose 3 potions you like to create and your assistant. Then press start. Okay. Looks like can we buy? How many coins do we have? I guess we really are broke. Okay. Part-time job it is. Today, I went to work. Don't we look all cute and adorable? Nothing special happened, and I earned a good amount of pocket money. Can we work again? Hey, we can. Hey! Coins! Coins, coins, coins!
Zero!
Guess what?
What?
Come on!
Guess!
Fine.
Neither you nor I have the time to... Fine, I'll guess.
Yes!
Woohoo! He squints at me skeptically.
Did you?
Just set the kitchen on fire again, making scrambled eggs.
Huh?
What?
Well,
Did you?
No!
I see. Mm-hmm.
Then I suppose you must have caused an explosion akin to when you put the wrong ingredient into your potion and burned down your flat?
No way.
I didn't! Jeez!
Don't tell me.
You accidentally summoned that 36-armed tentacle demon again while trying to practice spells?
No, no, no.
Excuse me, what? What?
In that case,
I'm surely out of possible ideas. With much enthusiasm, I whip out a peace sign and angle it stylishly against my face.
Right.
I'm ready to learn the glow spell!
may I remind you?
That the glow spell is the very first spell that Estella taught you at the start of the year.
Yes!
Uh-huh, that's the one. Let's do this. Looks like it only took you 9 months to get ready to learn it. Excellent progress, Nymphadora. At this rate, you'll pass the Halloween exams with flying colors. You think so too, huh?
The incomparable, the one and only.
It's quite natural to find yourself speechless in front of a witch as brilliant as the one, the only, Nymphadora Nightshade.
I admit it.
You often reduce me to speechlessness. But I do need you to teach me the spell at some point, you know.
That's right.
We don't have the time for sarcastic banter with each other.
Pay attention.
Prepare yourself, Nymphadora. I'm going to teach you how to cast Glow. New spell acquired!
Glow!
An orb of pure golden brightness flowers in the cusp of my palms. At first it is faint and nebulous, but with each beat of my heart, the light shines more and more radiantly.
Zero! Right.
I spin around in delight and find Zero watching me with one of those rare, sweet, wistful smiles of his.
Well done.
I don't understand why, but seeing Zero smile always makes something twist inside my heart. Praise me!
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, praise me more.
Maybe.
If you pass your exams, that is. Aww.
Work hard and do your best.
Excuse me? The more I look at his smile, the more I find the secret hollow in my heart twisting more sharply than usual. Turning away from him, I toss the glowing orb up into the quiet evening sky.
Anyway,
Now it's your turn.
come on.
My glow must be feeling lonely up there all by itself.
Yeah, right.
With the moon and all the stars to keep it company.
Well,
They're so far away, Zero. You're right here. Quietly, so very quietly, that I am not sure I really did hear it. A soft whisper.
All right.
For you, Nymphadora. From behind me, an orb of azure light floats past, drifting up and up to join its golden counterpart.
You know.
Mortals call them ghost lights, will-o'-the-wisps. Huh? Every poltergeist can cast a spell. Malevolent ones would cast them before unwary travelers, using its light to lure them from the road and perish in quaking bogs and silent, dark tarns. When darkness is all around you, you will find it can be worse to travel with a light that is unreliable than with no light at all. Somehow, Zero's voice carries a hint of bitterness with it. I can't help but lean forward to try and put my head on his shoulder.
Hey!
Sorry.
You know.
Better than to do that.
Well...
I can't help it. You're my reliable light, Zero.
What?
Don't you know?
You're a glowing blue poltergeist who's always looking out for me. So you can't blame me if I keep wanting to lean on your shoulder.
You can't.
Aww. You'll fall right through and disrupt my form in the process. Like just now, huh? I grin at him, but his smile is nowhere to be found. Although his cheeks seem to be tinged with a faint blush.
So?
You've learnt how to cast glow. Our lesson is over. I'm heading off before you do something stupid again.
Zero!
He dematerializes in front of my eyes.
Zero.
Feeling a little crestfallen, I set off in the direction of my house. Just before I am about to leave the field, I pause and look back one last time. The two glowing orbs, gold and blue, are still adrift in the evening sky. The corners of my mouth curl upward. I continue on my way, my steps lighter than before. We'll just keep working. Ooh. All that voicing. Really does a number on the vocal cords, but it sure is really fun. I always liked doing voices. Growing up.
Dun dee dun.
Can't find my books. Da dee da, must be stolen by crooks. You probably left them in the bag you lent to your roommate. I squint while protruding my lips and holding my chin in my hand as I think hard on mentally retracing my steps from not so earlier today.
Wow!
Whoa! I did do that, huh? Wait. Lulu, when did you get here?
What?
Lou?
Watch yourself.
It's Lawrence. Lawrence. Watch yourself, witch. Lawrence takes a moment to pause and sniff the air. The way his nose twitches is way too adorable. Or the next time you have eggs and bacon, I'll be coming to claim some for myself.
How?
How do you know all this? Creepy.
No!
Is not. He sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose.
Again.
In case you forgot, again, I'm a werewolf. We have the best sense of smell in all of Halloween Town.
Now.
I caught your scent near West's shop, but it was muddled with several people mingling there at once. Since that Frankenstein creature came in not long after, and you so easily gave them your bag without a second thought, I assumed you lived together.
But
Although, I could imagine you doing something like that regardless.
Wow!
We do, actually. That's some pretty impressive detective work. Sight is deceptive, but sense never lie.
Oh!
Hey, do you know where Damien is now?
Help me!
Help me track them down. I need my stuff for my next class.
do it yourself.
Oh, okay.
How?
How am I supposed to do that? I throw out my arms in a greatly exasperated manner and look at my werewolf companion with a huge pout on my face.
Like...
Not everyone has an all-seeing and all-knowing magic nose like you do. Well, you did ask me to teach you magic, didn't you? Yes?
I'll show you.
Then buckle up, Buttercup. I'll show you how to follow a scent the way I can, using the spell Scent Track.
Well...
Do we need potions for it?
Of course.
Yes. I happen to be out of them.
Fine.
Fine, then I'm going to help you just this once.
Thank you!
Thank you, Lawrence. I'll learn the spell another time. Learn spells now. Oh, okay, this is where we see the coins. Okay. Alright. What can we do? What can we do? Can we still not learn any spells? So that's okay. Part-time job. Cause we need money. Money, money, money. Oh. Looking around the human shop, all I can see are couples that should be together. If only I could give them a nudge in the right direction. Aw, this sucks. Why do I have to work when I have such an important higher calling? No, no! Bad Nymphadora! I have to study! I look down at my open spellbook, which sits on the counter. Mr. West told me I could study here until someone came to the register. And memorizing ingredients shouldn't be too hard. Right?
Well...
Let's see. Pumpkin root mixed with cherry eye? What's that? Oh wait, it says walleye. Who decided that learning potions meant reading anyway? All you do is dump a bunch of junk in a pot, so you should be able to wing it. What's the point of studying? They're both the same, aren't they? How am I supposed to pick? I lift my head and watch Carmilla flit between the shelves. When she spies the customer, there's a smile curling up her face and a glint of something in her eyes. She beelines towards him, then gently places a hand on his back.
My dear.
Oh dear, it's just packaged fingers.
You know?
Don't make the decision any harder than it has to be. They're both fine products. You'll notice the one on the left is dried, while the right is fresh.
I'm sure.
Still, I'm sure a capable mage such as yourself will use both to its fullest potential. Oh, alright. I'll take both. I knew you were something special when I first saw you, darling. Her hand slithers up the customer's back, then drapes around his shoulder. Carmilla pulls in closer to him, and a dark blush creeps up his neck as she does.
But, you know.
But you don't want to put your ingredients in just any old cauldron, do you?
Am I wrong?
We've recently started carrying magical implements, and a miracle worker of your caliber deserves the best of the best. Or am I wrong? Oh, all right, you have a point. You see, I'm making a... This continues for at least a good half hour. I'm absolutely mesmerized as I watch Carmilla direct him around the shop, whispering sweet suggestions in his ears. Eventually, I can't even see the customer's face behind the pile of goods in his arms. And as expected, it takes forever to ring everything up when they finally arrive at the counter.
Thanks for your purchase.
Thank you so much for your purchase, doll. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Of course not, Miss Carmilla. I'll be back next week. No, tomorrow. I'll never go anywhere else. I knew you had remarkable taste. Thanks again. After the man pays, I watch, mouth hanging open, as he stumbles off with half the store in tow. Some saleswoman Carmilla is, huh, guys? Also, please leave your feedback in the comment section below about my voice acting. I do this to make people's day. But it's also very fun. So I hope I am making your day with my silly voice acting. Day or night, that is. There's a sudden gentle pressure on the bottom of my jaw as Carmilla closes it with her finger.
My dear little witch.
Oh, little witch, don't tell me you've fallen for me too.
No way.
No way! But I think anyone who isn't as powerful as I am would have been falling all over themselves by now. You were amazing. But that wasn't all just you, was it? For someone who rarely studies, you've got keen intuition.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. Indeed, he liked me just fine. But I may have given him just a teensy nudge.
Right.
A magical nudge. Right?
Correct. You know?
To elaborate for you, my struggling employee, we, vampires, have a natural ability to enthrall and hypnotize mortals or the lesser undead at our leisure. A spell you may refer to as enthrall.
Now,
if there's so much as a seed of potential for that feeling to flourish, we can... Smiling, she mimes the bloom of a flower with both hands.
now,
Help it sprout, so to speak.
like...
So, you're saying you can instantly make anyone like you? The endless possibilities soon rack my brain. Imagine what a distinguished matchmaker, that's me, could do with a spell like...
Not quite.
Not quite, love.
Now,
We can't do anything at all against those with indomitable wills, such as yourself, nor can we replace genuine feelings of friendship, or love, either, for that matter.
and so,
But enthrall makes friendship easy to imitate, so I try to be a little nice about it. It makes the job and other things much easier after all.
wow!
I see. No wonder Mr. West has been singing your praises. Has he now?
I suppose.
I suppose I am his best saleswoman, but I just work here for fun. Not like you, my dear.
Yes!
Yes, it's super hard, Carmilla. I wish I was even half as beautiful and talented as you. She straightens up, places a hand against her cheek, and turns away to hide in her cape's collar. Carmilla's good at dishing out compliments, but she really can't take them. Huh. Cute.
Oh my.
Oh my, I suppose you do have a little potential. Tell you what, you've been poring over those books for hours, so I'll give you a real lesson as a reward for your flattery.
All right!
I'm at your disposal, my lady. I take an exaggerated bow and grin up at her. She immediately clasps both hands together.
My dear.
Oh, you're so cute that I could just eat you up. Just don't think I'll go easy on you because of that.
Listen carefully.
All right, listen carefully. I'll teach you how to cast Enthrall. New spell acquired. Again. We get to work. Carmilla points out a page in my book with a potion of enthrallment, then steers me around the store so I can collect the ingredients myself. I think I learn better by doing things. It's easier to remember what everything is when I'm physically holding it all as well as being coached by someone else. Brewing takes a while, so Carmilla moves around helping other customers. Still, she manages to check in on me now and then. At one point, she sees my progress and even nods in satisfaction.
Well, that's everything.
And that's everything. Now drink it all up, dear. That's the only way it'll work. I wrinkle my nose at the smell, like 2 or 3 perfumes I should never mix, but still pour the potion down my throat.
Enthrall. How do you feel?
Kind of tingly?
Wonderful. Now,
That at least sounds correct for another being. Now wait until someone comes into... Don't worry, I already have someone in mind. A mischievous grin slides across my lips as I call upstairs to Mr. West.
come on.
Hey, Mr. West! My voice echoes through the shop, but it's still nothing like the one that booms back at me. What?
Yes.
I need a raise. Huh? No way, newbie. You just started here. Go back to work. I blink in confusion. Then, exasperated, I turn back to Carmilla.
Huh?
What? Why didn't it work? Oh, my poor sweet student.
Practice.
It's your very first time enthralling. It takes significant practice to make it work on someone like grumpy old Mr. West. You would need to be almost as excellent as moi.
Duh.
Aww.
Don't you worry.
But don't worry your pretty little head one bit, my dear. Carmilla gives me a few short pats on the top of my head.
You know,
The lovely Carmilla will teach you all sorts of things. And you'll be rolling in the dough in no time at all. How does that sound?
wow.
Great! You really are the best, Carmilla.
Oh my.
Oh my, I think I'm going to enjoy watching your progress, Nymphadora.
My dear little witch.
Let's continue to work hard. Can't have you failing those exams, no?
Zero!
Look at the geese.
Hmm.
Off they go for winter vacation. Above us, a flock of wild geese are winging southward. The pattern of their flight moves light and graceful against the deepening twilight. You know, I sometimes wonder what it would be like to be a bird flying south, crossing roaring dark seas and never-ending desert dunes.
Yes.
The ruins of forgotten cities and new towns bursting to life. And through orchards and caravan trails and little sparkling oases. And over the high, lonely veldt and bloom. Zero and I are silent for a moment as we contemplate how wonderful the bird's annual pilgrimages must be.
Unfortunately.
Sadly, I do not know any spell that lets you turn into a wild goose. But,
Well,
do you want to know how it feels to be airborne?
Can you teach me?
You can teach me a spell to fly? Really?
no.
Almost. I could teach you a spell that allows you to hover. You won't grow wings or dance in the sky or feel the shouting winds sweep against your face.
But
But a hover will let you slip the surly bonds of the earth. For a time.
Zero!
Teach me hover!
all right.
Prepare yourself, Nymphadora. I'm going to teach you how to cast hover. Yay!
Hover!
Some dull and heavy force, which I hadn't realized was dragging me down all this time, begins to fray. My shoulders feel light, as though I had slipped off a bag full of stones.
Zero!
My feet, they're
Yes.
no longer touching the ground. Yes, we have liftoff. I'm... Dad!
Don't worry.
You'll find it difficult to keep upright in the air on your first attempt. Don't worry, it's perfectly natural.
Zero!
Zero, I'm flying! I fling my arms out wide as I would if they were wings. The dry autumn breeze caressing my face, my hair, my skin.
All right!
Geese! All you silly geese, watch this! I dart at the small clutch of wild geese circling above, watching me half in askance and half in curiosity. As I inch closer, they erupt in a cacophony of indignant cries and dart off in every direction, leaving me gasping with laughter.
Yes!
I can fly! Zero, let's fly south too!
Unfortunately.
If only we could. Huh? What's happening? My arms feel heavy.
Don't.
You've done extraordinarily well for someone who has cast hover for the first time. Don't push your luck, Nymphadora. It isn't safe to try to climb any higher.
Why?
Why not? I'm going to keep flying.
Well,
Time for you to come down to Earth before Earth drags you down and makes you flatter than a pancake. Flatter than a pancake?
that's how it is.
That's what happens when you run out of magic, and gravity takes its revenge.
Pay attention.
This is hover, not insubstantiate. You still have a physical form after all. Reluctantly, I give in to the pulling forces that seem intent on bringing me down from the air.
You know.
Those who just learnt hover usually cannot keep airborne higher than a few inches and longer than a few seconds.
But
With more practice, you can learn to go higher and longer, but you will have a limit, as do I. Even you? My feet once again brush the ground. I find myself doubled over and panting as though I had just run a marathon.
of course.
Of course, at your altitude, just know we poltergeists can use hover pretty much indefinitely. But even we have a limit to how high we can reach before our magic fails us.
Mm-hmm.
When we cast hover, we use supernatural magic to surpass the limitations placed on us by nature. For a minute, an hour, a day, but their flight? Nymphadora. We turn to watch the last little specks from the flock of wild geese disappearing from view into the horizon.
Yes.
Is a magic all of its own. Since there were basically no customers, I was lounging near the cash register and flipping through a magazine. That's when I got interrupted by someone clearing their throat. Glancing up, I saw Damien, who looked extremely uncomfortable. After my usual dance around them, and them shying away, they finally confessed to having lost an ear that they were now looking to replace. Rummaging through the ear storage, I found the following. A way too big ear, an ear for the wrong side, half of an ear with about a dozen piercings in it. In other words, I might as well have found nothing at all. Soon after Damien left, combing their hair over their missing ear, Mr. West showed up to tell me a valued customer had ordered one earlier, and that he put it in the fridge so I wouldn't accidentally sell it. Rats! I wish he'd said something sooner. Alright guys, I am going to call it here for now. If you enjoyed this little bit of visual novel / dating sim, let me know in the comment section below, and I will continue to play it. I will stream it, record it, whatever you guys like. I had a lot of fun reading and voicing the characters. Like I said, I was always partial to doing like voices, and I've always loved the idea of voice acting, so this was really fun to do. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments below. and I will continue to play it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. It really helps a lot, and I'm so grateful for those of you that watch and do all of that, and just your support means the world to me. So thank you for watching. This is Nim, signing off.